Gentlemen, welcome to Baku International Circuit, which of course is under threat from Iranian Shahid drones this week as we see
Yeah.
Ian absolutely bidding it into the wall similar to Verstappen in quali yesterday. But luckily he is not driving for Red Bull, so a bit of the lore accuracy is lost, as is the lore accuracy of rain falling on a Caucasian country. Now,
Caucasian.
again, world politics have put the ability to even host this race into question, but luckily we are here today to witness some racing on the Baku circuit. It looks like it'll continue to pour down for the remainder of qualifying, but as we open it up to the race, conditions are expected to be dry. So 12 minutes to go in the quali session. And of course, Baku, one of the tightest circuits on the calendar, alongside Monaco and Marina Bay. And its reputation precedes it. But one thing that we can rejoice in is we still have the 2025 cars. This straight can actually be taken. Yeah, one more lap. One more good one anyway. JCN crosses the line. This may in fact be his last chance. I'm not sure if he hit the wall there.
Nor am I.
Sonic Veneno, 27.9. Dungeon onto the board, into the top 5. Dungeon Fanatics. He's going to put his Peugeot P5 ahead of his teammate Alan. Actually, no, Alan. Alan's before, excuse me. The order's been solid from these drivers so much, I still got to catch up. But Alan, though, not improving through Sector 1. Nisi invalidates Sector 2. He may not have time to go around again, so he's currently sitting P2. Is it going to be enough to hold on to that position? Math Kiddo, again, just a couple hundreds behind. Is Math going to get to go again? 38 seconds to go. Math's in the pits. Is he going to try to roll out and put another lap in? Again, none of the drivers really improving at the moment that we can see, according to the sector times.
You know, he's gonna do a loop around. Look at YSI.
YSI's on a lap, Nisi's on another lap, Dungeon's on another lap, Allen on a lap, JCN on a lap. Current order: YSI, Nisi, Math, VR Master, Dungeon, Allen, JCN. Those are your top 7 at the moment. YSI not improving through his first 2 sectors. He is the furthest car up the racetrack at the moment. Dungeon Fanatics invalidated Sector 2. He will not improve. As YSI now on the straight, coming to the line. And there's going to be no improvement for him. He was not able to improve through the lap. Nisi as well, not improving. He's got 2 yellows. Unless he can just turn on the jets at the last moment. Doesn't look like he is able to. I'm not able to see him. And I think he may have bailed from the lap. He's not improving. Order swaps slightly. So 16 cars set a time here in the rain around Baku.
Oh, Zyro.
Zyro crosses the line late. Moves him up to P7. Lightning also crosses the line there. Puts himself P8 inside the top 10. And that's Ast right there, I do believe. That was Astra. Now Sonic sits P10. Kylie drops to P11. And Astra sits P12. So, not sure if those drivers were able to start the lap before the timer expired, but I think they all were. So, as it stands, YSI will be your pole sitter. Nisi will be sitting P2, starting on the front row.
And I think the viewers are ready too.
The drivers have been told
Oh my
to
God.
watch the lights. We are waiting on the Aston Martin to form the grid. 5 lights. The car's in neutral, ready to take it away from the line, and it's lights out, and away we go. YSI into the lead, followed by the 2 Williams, the McLaren, and the Peugeot. Through the first corner, a bit of contact with the wall from one of the Williams there, it looks like. YSI into the wall. A front wing is already on the track, and it's the Swedes. He hits the wall. It's Sector 1. It's the first lap, you bum. What are we doing?
Yeah.
The McLaren into the lead of the race, followed by the Williams. And And there's a Porsche upside down. Even more carnage. Oh, it's a slaughterhouse.
Holy shit.
Oh, a car upside down. Thank God for the halo. Reminiscent of Zhou Guan Yu. PR Master's gonna lead him into Castle Corner. The Williams ahead, powered by double Duracell batteries, giving them an extra boost from the line through the first 2 sectors. Followed by the Peugeot, and that is a huge change in the order. Now Nisi fighting PR Master. There's a Peugeot around into the wall. That is one of the trickiest places, and he breaks late. Cars running wide into Sector 3. It really is a slugfest. It is a battle of survival at the moment. BR Master is going to be the one that gets through the most unscathed into lap 2. Oh my, a car already into the pits. That's Ysai. He's going for a new front wing. He's all right. He's okay. But goodness gracious, another scare. Nisi into the wall. What is happening? Mamma mia!
Yeah.
It's a run taking out these drivers, hacking into their ECUs and forcing them to turn left instead of right. As multiple drivers have looked like they are a part of the Suicide Squad through the first 2 laps, doing everything in their power to screw themselves over. BR Master coming back. Math Kiddo finally into DRS range. Lap 5, and surprisingly, a McLaren and an Aston Martin in the fight for the podium right now, chasing down BR Master, who is not getting a big enough of a gap on the soft tires. The 2 cars behind him, actually no, Math is on the mediums, Lightning as well on the softs. Dungeon moves up to P4, Byside sets another fastest lap. And Dungeon, by the way, just hit the wall, which is going to allow 33 to overtake for P4. It does look like as he carries more momentum towards the orange curbing, and a bit of air time for both of the drivers. Followed behind again by Allen and JCN, who are truly having a battle for the ages. It is the battle of mid, of course, because they are currently fighting for P6 and P7. I hate that. Moss, by the way, chasing them down behind, and that is going to be Tim Rossini fighting with Astric to round to the top 10. Y-Size Storm, is that a move from Lightning, who is now directly on the rear bumper of the McLaren? Oh, please don't wreck it to the braking zone. Both drivers come into it and they're through cleanly. Who's going to have the advantage onto the straight? They're side by side. They've lost time to BR Master, as now they're putting their fists up and they're giving each other a couple of knuckle sandwiches down the front straight. Math Kiddo and Lightning, the Aston Martin and the McLaren, both British teams looking to pull through here as they chase down another British team in the Williams out front. But right now the battle is for P2, as it might be later tonight between Ferrari and Red Bull, considering what happened at quali yesterday in real life F1. But that doesn't matter. It's still peak entertainment, as Matt Kiddo 149 and Lightning are going head to head through the corner safely. Who's gonna have the upper hand out of Castle? Now critical. Couple of technical sections through here. Math Kiddo looks like maybe slightly behind now by a length of a nose. Is the Aston Martin pulling ahead towards Castle Corner? They're both through it cleanly again. You gotta watch out for wheel spin here. You're gonna end up short shifting due to the wheel spin coming out of that corner. Now down the back stretch, and a little bit of looseness there for Lightning. It's so hard to tell which one of them at the moment is ahead. Oh, did they both hit the wall there? Ooh, that was close. That was close. They went over the curbing. But they're still neck and neck. Oh my goodness gracious. You couldn't fit a water bottle between those 2 cars. They are that close together.
Yeah, this
As
is...
you start lap 8 now, oh dear. Did Math Kiddo hit the wall? There's a car right behind them. I swear to God. Who... Who was that?
I don't
Who
know.
just put it in the wall?
It was a white
was
car.
That Kylie?
It was a white car.
Oh no! Oh no, that might have been Kylie. He may have just binned it. That could be the 5th DNF of the day, as Darwin is not DNF, but Darwin is so far down, he's basically DNF. Math Kiddo now into P3. Lightning's going to gain some time on him. And by the way, Math Kiddo, it looks like, has lost his front wing. Oh dear, what has happened there? That is going to cost you on a track like Baku for sure. By the way, 33 trailing the podium Peugeot and the Aston Martin right now for that final spot in the top 5. Both of them now coming towards Sector 3 onto the front stretch. Oh, goodness gracious. There's a car in the wall. Oh, no, that was lightning. The Aston Martin. It looks like he had just put it away because Math lost his wing. And now, lightning has fallen all the way behind Crims and Dungeon. Math Kiddo's forced into the pits. Lightning boxing behind him. Got a bunch of cars coming in, and there's a Porsche in the wall. Which Porsche is in the wall?
Yeah, they're both.
Oh my God! It's Alan. Alan put it in the wall. Oh, oh, the misery. Alan's in the wall in turn 1. Oh dear, red flag, red. There's 6 DNFs. It's only been 9 laps.
There's so many wings.
There's really only 10 cars still in the mix. Oh, Spider and Darman have no front wing. Neither does Tim.
Yeah, they're gonna
red
call it.
flag flies. What happened?
There's just so much debris.
Dear God, there's been so many DNFs. Pray. We're just about ready to go racing again. The drivers are told to watch the lights. It's 5 reds. You can see Y-side pointed to the inside. He's going to try to get to that outside line immediately from the line. Or excuse me, that was 33 actually. 33, by the way. Looking very strong today. But yes, Y-side now once again in the mix thanks to the red flag. And this time, the drivers through cleanly, except maybe not. I swear I saw another front wing on the floor. BR Master's going to lead, followed by the Mercedes of 33, followed by the Peugeot of Dungeon. And it's carnage again as they're hitting the barriers through Sector 1. And now BR Master falls all the way down to almost 4th position. Now it looks like he's 2nd as the lag starting to even out a little bit towards Castle Corner. Now, guess who's in the lead of the race? It's Y-side. And just like that, the man that started on pole is right back in the mix. He is thankful for that red flag right now. Rojo Bandera through the corner that has been the death of so many drivers today. Now, did he cut that? No, he's fine. Y-side's going to lead them onto the front stretch, followed now by BR Master. Dungeon still in the mix, under pressure from Math Kiddo. 33 drops back. He's also there between those 2 drivers, followed by one of the Aston Martins. That's Lightning. Crim's teammate, not getting as good of a start. Allen still in the mix as well. Why be a bit of wall contact in the back? Maybe they were clean. You can't tell with the chassis. Y-side though, one thing you can tell is that his lead has been extended through the first lap after the red flag. BR Master is much further back now. Y-side is giving everything he's got. We've already got 1 DNF. And the question is, which car was it? It was Alan. Alan DNF'd.
Holy shit.
He hits the wall in
my
basically the same place. The Porsche driver just having a bad one. Y-side leading now in Sector 3 again. Off of the backstretch, BR Master loses 7/10 in a single lap, and 33 propels himself back up into 3rd position. Mercedes is looking poised. It's clogged. The 2 drivers going at it right now for the lead of this race. Dungeon, who has been just outside the front runners all day, now looking to make a mark here as the Peugeot again getting loose out of Castle. But he has been there. He stayed in range. And now he is more than in range to make the overtake on BR Master onto the straight. He's just got to keep it clean. Both drivers sliding through that corner. Ooh, Dungeons goes off the line. That might be a warning there for him. Onto the stretch. That also lost him a bit of time. BR Master's going to pull away until they get to the DRS zone, if Dungeon gets the DRS. And he does. So he's going to be able to stay somewhat in range here, but he lost time. On lap, really comes down to surviving through this backstretch here. Getting a decent exit out of Castle, and then on Sector 3, you just want to maintain momentum onto the front straightaway. That's all you need to do. They can survive this braking zone, and they do. Now, you've got to get a bit of more momentum in the car in front. Through here, ooh, that's close. Dungeon, he's closer than he was last lap. Goodness gracious me. onto the front stretch for lap 9, almost half distance since the red flag restart. No DRS, that tells you he's too close for DRS. Across the line, gap inside 4 tenths now. Dungeon Fanatics, the Peugeot driver, looking, trying to find an opening. The theoretical opening, because it's there, of course, no collisions. But he does need to find that opening, that place where he can just maximize the corner or force BR Master into a mistake around the Baku circuit, which has been so unforgiving today. Does he have enough in the tank? Both drivers started from the line here on the medium tires, so their tire wear is about equal. It's completely down to driver skill at the moment. Through Castle cleanly, and it's hard to tell who has the advantage out of the corner. Dungeon maybe getting the better exit. Is he ahead of the Williams driver down the back stretch into the hard-braking zone? Oh my God, the out. He's bending into the wall. It's Darwin. He's out. Dungeon into the lead. He's leading BR Master down the straight. But did BR get more momentum out of the corner? He did. He's going to take the lead right back from him. The Williams and the Peugeot driver on lap 9. Coming to half race distance. Sets the red flag. Restart. We'll just call it a brand new 20-lap sprint. They're side by side. Now the gap less than 1.5 tenths. Holy frijoles into turn 3. They're going to move.
So many front
Dungeon's
wings.
He's going to take the lead back ahead of the Williams.
It's too close.
You've got to keep the car as smooth as Nutella through these corners so you can maximize the exits. But you also need to be aggressive at the same time. You just can't risk anything right now. You make one mistake, you lose your wing, and it's over. The other driver's gonna win this race. Dungeon and BR through Castle. This is one of the longest prolonged fights you'll see around the Baku circuit, and one of the longest we've seen all season, as now Dungeon, it looks like, is in the lead again. This time by a car length. Onto Sector 3 straightaway. He's over the curbing safely, but I think BR, once again, is just taking that corner a little. BR Master, there's a car running wide, and there's an error from the Aston Martin. Lightning out of Castle. We've seen the rear end stability for these drivers. He loses his wing, and he slides sideways, and that's going to take him out of the fight for the win. As the two drivers with the most pace today, and also the most points invested into survivability, Dungeon and BR Master, it's going to be down to them. BR's got some work to do. Hopefully he gets DRS and wants to close up. He's not, so he's out of range. Crosses the line just under 2 seconds to the Peugeot driver. The Williams and the Peugeot gonna go at it to the end of this race. On lap 15, BR needs to pick up time. And he's got to do it through the technical corners. Now, screw everybody else on the track. They don't matter at this point. It's between BR and Dungeon Fanatics. Let's pull up the sector times as they come out of Sector 1. See where they're sitting. Over the curbing there. You got to make it through clean, and they do. Now to the front stretch. Maximize your momentum. Play it safe. While trying to play a bit aggressive, you've got to find the balance here. Now, BR Master looks like he was a bit more balanced through that section as he's closed. He's inside 7 tenths, coming to the line. 2 to go around Baku. The crowd probably on their feet if they're not taking shelter from all the drones, but of course, BR Master, wing open. Here he comes.
Wow. He's getting really close.
BR Master chasing down Dungeon Fanatics through that section. Over the curbing. Dungeon slides sideways like a fish stick. They're on their way towards Castle. Is that a slowdown for BR? Yeah. Oh, that could be it. That could be it. If Dungeon doesn't make a mistake, BR hits the wall out of Castle. Is that it for Dungeon Fanatics? Is that gonna be the victory?
It probably will.
Dungeon Fanatics. He wanted to win in Magny Core He argued that he should have been the victor around the French circuit. But now, maybe a day of jubilation, maybe a day of redemption for the Peugeot driver. He's been a Peugeot driver since the first race this season, and in the colors of the French manufacturer, Dungeon Fanatics is going to cross the line. He wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. BR Master crosses it in P2.